Hi guys, I hope you're all having a fabulous week. So my reading week has not been great, but I'm going to persevere and it's going to be amazing. And yeah, I'm currently reading A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I struggled to get into it a little bit, but hopefully it's going to pick up. It's starting to get a little bit more interesting now, so it should be good. So for Christmas, I got The Secret Garden book by Harper Design. So it's kind of a reimagined version of The Secret Garden with illustrations and like this oldie time Victorian front cover. It's like it's been bound in the Victorian period. It's really nice, really cute. So I watched the movie when I was little and I was fascinated by it. I just found it a really interesting movie. And yeah, I've always kind of wanted to read the book, but I've never got around to it. And so I thought it was about time that I actually start reading this. I did start reading it here, like this way through, but then I accidentally left my book at work. So I then downloaded it for free on the Kindle because it's a classic book. And I read it on the rest on there, but I carried on looking through the illustrations in this book. So The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett was a popular children's book in the Edwardian period. It was published in 1911. So the Victorian period was when publishing really started to come about and when publishers started to market books and come up with covers and bindings, whereas before you would just kind of like buy pamphlets and get them bound yourself, whereas these were the first time you could get a bound book with a front cover like this. So Harper Design have designed a number of books with this pretty looking Victorian cover. It's properly bound like a proper book, and it's so beautiful. So they've done a number of different books. They've done Peter Pan, they've done The Jungle Book, they've done Alice in Wonderland, I think The Little Mermaid as well. So this is what the front cover looks like. And then it's got this really decorative kind of orangey and red and green spine with gold writing. It's got the key lock, like, you know, because it's a secret garden, the girl in the book has to look for the gate to unlock to get into the secret garden, and that's the keyhole to the secret garden. So in the book, there's a number of different animals and they're kind of given personalities, and this little robin is always visiting the gardener and the girl and becomes a crucial part of the story. The main characters in the book are Mary, Colin and Dickon. And Dickon can kind of like talk to animals. He's kind of like a little do-little guy, and he has like this little sheep and a squirrel and a fox, and they follow him around. He's just like kind of one with nature, and he can communicate, and like he teaches Mary all about nature. Wonderful story about a girl called Mary who lives in India, and she has wealthy British parents, and her family pass away from illness, and all the servants in the house that she lives in also pass away. So she is sent away to her uncle-in-law in England, and he lives in a manor house in Yorkshire. She's a very spoiled little girl, and she's had everything that she's ever wanted. She's very stubborn and bossy, but then over time she starts to see the joy in life, and she starts to look at nature and the outdoors. So Mary becomes fascinated with the secret garden, which is this garden in the manor house that's been locked away for years. And Mary is determined to get into this garden. So inside the book, these are the end pages. So it's like a nice green pattern. You can kind of imagine that being like a Victorian wallpaper, which is quite nice. And then you turn it in and you've got the front page. So this is illustrated by Mina Lima, who is an award-winning graphic design studio. So they also did the visual graphics design for Harry Potter and the film franchise. And so that's what they're mostly known for. So on the back page, you've got the little robin. I just love this colour. It's like a warm, sunny colour. And then it's got these beautiful illustrations at the front of each chapter. So this one is when Mary, at the start of the book, is in India. Let me see if I can find my favourite chapter page. So this is probably one of my favourite chapter pages. I just love the colour of this one, and I love the border, how it's illustrated around the book. It's just got lovely colours and details. And then you can see Mary talking to the maid. Also in the book, you get a number of different pages that have like pop-out illustrations. So here you could cut these dresses out and put them on Mary. So this one pops out like a map, which is quite cool. And it just folds in like that. See? It's a map. So you've also got little pop-outs like this. It's a little letter, which is so cute. It's illustrated with little flowers. It's got like the address at the top as well. I thought it was so pretty. I also love how the start of each chapter has like an illustrated letter. And then you've got these really pretty little illustrations as well throughout the book. And then down on the page numbers, you've got like snowdrops and little flowers. I wish all books were like this. So also throughout the chapters, you get these little illustrations that show you what's happening in the scenes. So this is the carriage going through the moors, as the manor house that Mary's going to is in Yorkshire. So I gave the story overall 5 stars. It kind of just transports you away from the real world. And I also found it very poignant because nowadays we are so wrapped up in phones and screens that we forget to look at the outside world and look at nature. So yeah, I definitely recommend reading The Secret Garden. If you've never read it, it's definitely one that can transport you to another world, and it's very relaxing, very mindful, and you kind of forget about modern life, which is quite nice for a little while. It's very calming, there's no nasty scenes in it. It's just a very chilled out, happy book with morals about, you know, respecting those around you. So let me know if you've had any of these Harper books. They're so beautiful. I think, oh, they've also got the Beauty and the Beast. I forgot to say that earlier, but they also have the Beauty and the Beast as one of these as well. So yeah, I definitely recommend these. I would like to get the rest of them, I think. Just have a collection of them with their spines on the bookshelves. I know it's not old, it's a brand new book. It feels like an old bound book, and it feels special, like it's something you can keep as a keepsake forever. And so much detail has gone into this book. Hope you enjoyed this video. My mission for the week is to do my bullet journal. I bought all the crafty stuff now, and hopefully I will show you my journey on that, and hopefully it won't turn out like a mess. Please subscribe. There's a subscribe button down below. Also give this a like if you liked it, and I hope to see you on the next video.